All right, for the next couple of months here on Twin Cities Live, we're helping you have a happy new year, getting on track and sticking to your goals.
So if your resolution was to go to workout classes, but you're kind of holding on to the excuse that you don't really know what to bring, you don't know what to expect, we're going to help you today, because here to give us the 411 on popular workout classes, we welcome the owner of Stone Fitness, Nancy Stoneberg, back to Twin Cities Live. Nice to see you, Nancy.
Good to see you.
Do you think this is something that really inhibits people from working out? They're nervous about trying a new class?
Oh my gosh, yeah. Many people just won't enter because they don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
They're uncomfortable with it. But, you know, we talk about starting out the new year, and I would say, and I'll say it over and over, probably the most valuable and important thing that you should try and search for before you start exercise is a buddy. If you can get somebody to either participate with you, or even a good friend that might not live, you know, by you, have somebody to be accountable to and with in regards to phone calls and, you know, making sure that you're getting your workouts done, or have somebody that come with you. That's the single most important thing you can do.
Okay, so yoga, I think people get really intimidated by yoga because they think they're not going to know what they're doing, they're going to make a disaster of themselves. So first off, what is it? What can we expect?
Well, yoga, actually, what I love about yoga is, of any of the exercises we'll talk about today, is a balance of strength and flexibility, and also a real you know, meditation. It's body, mind, and spirit to the fullest is what I say. And you know, manipulating your body, I talk about it all the time. Use your body weight to get stronger, and yoga does that for you. But yoga is, I think, probably the most uncomfortable thing to do with a lot of people. I mean, there's a lot of things I've heard that people won't go in because of different things.
Well, you're not necessarily getting a cardio workout like if you were to hop on an exercise bike for an hour, but I know it's still pretty intense, right?
Right, and actually that's completely wrong. There is yoga that is as aerobic as treadmills.
Oh, really?
Ashtanga yoga, give it a try. Incredibly aggressive, sweating, heart racing, the whole kit and caboodle.
So the point would be then, I think what you just solidified is know your yoga and know what kind of yoga you're going to enter into before you begin.
Okay, so what kind for a beginner?
You know, there's some that are a little bit more of just the stretching flexibility. You know, there's the hot yoga that can be even for beginners, certainly. And then there is, I'm trying to think of there's hatha, there's some that are just a little bit more low-key. Ashtanga is one that is a particular sequence, but very aggressive. I wouldn't invite people to begin with that. The other one would be power yoga. And power yoga, what they've done, they kind of just renamed Ashtanga. They've changed the sequence to make it different, so it's variety, but again, very aggressive.
So what should you bring to class?
You know, depending on where you are, usually you should bring your own mat. And even if they offer mats, personally, I'd want to bring my own mat.
Okay.
You know, that's, Okay, so I would say, because you're barefoot, too. I mean, bring your own mat. So that, we want to have water, and then we also want to have a towel, you know, a little towel. Another thing too that might be important is if one of the classes that you participate in, there's sometimes tools that you need. Yoga blocks that help for people that don't have range of motion, sometimes straps that can be used. So depending on the class you participate in, there might be some other things you need.
So call and ask.
All right, let's move on to the next one, Zumba. Tell us a little bit about that.
Oh, fun, exciting music, you know, merengue. It's all kinds of blend of amazing dance. And they put it together back actually in 1990, I think, is when it kind of entered. It's just a lot of fun. It's good, high energy. What I have found about Zumba is that a person doesn't necessarily have to look for a beginner's class. Those certified instructors are fantastic in assisting and adapting a program. So if you get out there and you don't know the moves, they'll just kind of guide you slowly. And I don't think people are laughing and having so much fun. I've not known too many people that are uncomfortable out there in a Zumba class.
Is that sort of the key, though, when you're going to these, to tell the instructor, like maybe get there a few minutes early and be like, I've never done this class before, so they can kind of watch for you and help you a little bit?
Yeah, that would be very helpful, and even better than that, I ask my people, I recommend, go to the classes and observe them before you participate. I mean, time and money. If you can save some time and save some money, don't go in. You might not like the vibe at all. You might not like the studio. So most places let you come and observe the class before you participate in it.
Is there something that you think people should expect if they are going to go into a Zumba class? Well,
high energy, loud music, and some people don't
It's
like that.
very loud music.
It's very
My wife
loud
did
music.
that,
I mean,
yeah.
vibrating. Even if you're not doing the movement, you'll be vibrating.
What should you bring? Do you do that? Because yoga, you take your shoes off. Zumba, shoes on.
Yeah, if you want good shoes, and a cross trainer is probably one of the best because you have side movements. People don't understand runners, as far as running shoes are for forward movement. You want a cross trainer that's going to offer support so you don't turn an ankle.
Okay. And any beginning classes you should look for?
I say go and just let them know you're a beginner. In most cases, they're going to be able to work with you.
All right.
Okay.
Spin class.
Spinning.
This can be pretty intimidating.
Very
People who
intimidating.
spin too, like there are spinning people and there are non-spinning people, and frankly, they make me a little nervous. Okay, so what can you expect from spinning?
It's very aggressive. Definitely have to go into a beginner's class because there's a lot of education you need to get. So the instructors, again, all certified, wonderful, wonderful people that will guide and train you for proper anatomical positioning. Believe it or not, ankles and wrists. I mean, you have to stand up on some of the routines, and repetitive movement injuries can be an issue when it comes to this. So not only can they instruct you to do it properly, they might be able to assist you in avoiding injuries after the fact.
Do you need those special spinning shoes, or can you get away with not having them?
You can get away with not having them, but it depends on the intensity you might want. Yes, they can assist, and they make it a little bit better grab, I guess you could say. Also, the bike shorts, you know, because our tushes might get a little sore from the seats, and the bike shorts sometimes help with that, but they're not required.
Okay.
Do you think, because this is a fairly intense workout, that if you're not sure where you're at physically, you should check out a beginner class?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And again, you might want to go in and just watch one of the classes because it just might not be for you.
You know, I've done spinning classes before, and I think that they are a lot of instructors can be really intense about pushing, and I think you always talk about going at your own pace and doing what you need to do and not feeling bad about saying, even though this instructor is yelling, go, 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 I'm gonna dial it back a little bit.
Yes, you have to listen to your own body. You have to. But, you know, you're the one that's going to determine what you're going to get out of it. So if you're going to kind of back off just because you're a little lazy, that's one thing. But you have to listen to your body, your heart rate, muscle cramping, all of these things. So you need to take care of yourself.
Well, Nancy, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank
Good
you.
stuff. Everybody feel like working out now?
Trying a new class. I know.
I feel like some Zumba. For a link to Nancy's company, Stone Fitness, go to TwinCitiesLive.com and click on Fun.
All right, up next.